Worldwide, the home of the American Florida. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Bucks.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary.
For the Heat, Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Boozer. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Freak comes in for Smith. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Frye in at the center position. Freak with it, working on Stoudemire. Here's Stevens. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Winslow yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Dragic.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
He had a nice open look right there. And it's 9 points for Kevin Love.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Back to Irving. And there's the feed to Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson, he's checked in for Love. Amon Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Heat trail by 4. Now Dragic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Dellavedova missing.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Outside Dragic. Here's Winslow. That 3 off the mark. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, and the foul trouble. Coming down the stretch, you know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dragic the pass to Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Stevens in at shooting guard. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Man on a mission. He dropped in 15 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
The shot by Wade, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Richardson dishes to Wade. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the game. And that concludes the...
Kevin, I'm here with Eric Spoelstra. And
Give it up for your Heat.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Is here for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Johnson in for Carlos Boozer. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Freaks checked in for J.R. Smith. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Stoudemire out there with Johnson. And it's Dang in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Irving against Dragic. Puts it up from 17. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Irving against Dragic. Irving drives in. Love wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Outside Dragic. D-Wade on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
They're very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Stoudemire with a screen on Irving. Dang attacking. Passes to Johnson. From 10 feet out. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, James. Wade is covering. Here's Stevens. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Stoudemire outside. Kicks it to Dragic. There's the 3. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from 3-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Here's Dellavedova to the middle. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Goran Dragic 4th.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Johnson outside. Shot to stop the drought. No good off the front iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough. He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Anderson, a screen on Dragic. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The Heat have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Greek is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around. Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Left side, Love. Stolen by Boozer. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the paint, here's Stevens. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. From the line, here's Dang. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he can't get the first one.
2.
He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 17.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Love. And a wide open look for Freak. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 18 points for Wade.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
For Miami, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The fadeaway, that's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Thompson passes to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in terms of scoring.
On the wing, Dang. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Kevin Love. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Wade with the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Dragic. Back to Wade. And the jam by Whiteside.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft. I don't even...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Southside, Cloverland, every man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Cat man Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 643, we're here switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers come into this one after the win against Miami. That gives them 4 straight wins. They'll be going for 5 tonight, playing at a high level for sure. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kelly. Here for the Hornets, Zeller comes in for Williams, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Jeremy Lamb. And Cleveland also making a change. Freaks checked in for Thompson. So on the floor for Cleveland, Stevens in at shooting guard. Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 1.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Miami Heat.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Lee's checked in for Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith. Here's Jefferson. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James. And he said, there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him. And if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Kid Gilchrist has got his first basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Dellavedova from outside. Evans dishes to Freak. They shoot again. Hornets with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire.
Find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
It's tipped. Here's Kid Gilchrist. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Looking to end the run, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from Dellavedova.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And that one's good. 6 points for Al Jefferson. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Stevens. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Lynn. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Comes up empty off the pick.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Shoots off the screen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
All right, Charlotte, now enter the court for your
And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league from going.
I wasn't sure, you know.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty. Al Jefferson is checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kid Gilchrist comes in for Lamb. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Fry in at the 5 down low. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Sinks the 15-footer. Zeller's got 8 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Back to Irving. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. But look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. LeBron James third.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lynn. From 18 feet away. But he stays with it. Inside, another shot. A nice shot by Zeller. Zeller's got 10.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Stevens, the pass to Shumpert. And there's the 3-second violation.
Over the last month, let's see how the Hornets performed, Kevin, in the NBA stats. Second in steals, third in three-point shooting, and they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Reggie Evans. To the inside, Lee with the steal. From 11 feet away, Jefferson's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And a wide open look for Freak. A three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got 8 points.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now. Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
The screen from Thompson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
LeBron's checked in for Channing Frye. Charlotte leading by 6. Lee outside. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson with the bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And here is Lynn, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Takes the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson and
Well, both sides have assessed what they need. For Jefferson, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Marvin Williams. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Cavaliers, Shumpert comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Smith. We've got Cody Zeller. Jeremy Lin is out there with Lee. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Irving. Here's Lynn. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Hornets lead by 10.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Irving. Lynn kicks to Zeller, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. Lee kicks to Lynn. Back to Lee. With his first shot attempt. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with feeds to Dellavedova. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Batum kicks to Lynn. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lynn's got 5 points now in the quarter. To the middle, Lee with the steal. And stolen by Freak. The shot misses. Charlotte leading by 8. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Lee passes to Jefferson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Lynn. 5 points in the game. Here's Jefferson, and the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
For Charlotte, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the 3 slot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Williams a screen. Jefferson dishes to Walker. Back to Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. Irving kicks to Freak. Here's Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a game we've seen here for Thompson. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Charlotte leading by 9. Lamb with the ball. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting. They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Jefferson, and Thompson sends it back. Now here's Freak to the inside. Thompson. Walker with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Kidd Gilchrist on the wing. They double him with Freak. Jefferson, that's for 2. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Get the ball inside.
Smith kicks to Freak. So nice passing by Cleveland here. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better as before the break.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
And again, the Hornets missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Stevens, the pass to Irving. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Jefferson, a screen on Irving. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Smith with some nice D.
And with room like that off the pitch, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Stevens. But he gets it back. On the wing, James. To the paint. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good. Love's checked in for Cleveland.
Right, come on, lock it up, fellas. Lock it up.
Good on both. Now Walker. Pass to Williams. He kicks it to Jefferson. 5 to shoot. And Thompson sends it back.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Got a piece of it. Lamb with the ball. He's going up against Love.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Freak kicks to Irving. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Walker with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's Walker penetrating. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
James outside. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. He dishes it to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Al Jefferson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Here's Shumpert. Long range from the inbound. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Lynn. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
To the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala. MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was
have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA up here. Here's James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Spurs trail by 3, and Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
Thank you, Doris. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evans comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. There's a screen. And Sessions kicks to Aldridge. Here's Marjanovic. Rebound Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
To the paint. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Freak dishes to Shumpert. And the pass to Stevens. He tries for 3. That is good. Freak's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Cavs.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Over in the second shot opportunity, and Aldridge with the layup. Aldridge has got 6.
They are really doing a nice job of stepping.
And watch Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
By Leonard.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Sessions. Another one falls for San Antonio.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Down low. Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his...
Before they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
Cavaliers ball.
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Duncan out there with Anderson. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio foul. Here's Ginobili. And it's Green missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Stevens. Cleveland the rebound. Out to Smith. The screen from Thompson. The second chance effort from 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Duncan kicks to Green. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Green's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Spurs. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets looked really strong. He had 12 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And that one's good. Parker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. Now here's Freak. Last game he had 12. Clock at 4. And another miss by Cleveland.
Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else.
And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Now, Freak. 6 points for him. In the corner, Smith with it. The screen from Thompson. And it's Smith penetrating.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drop for Smith. Both teams will make substitutions. Smith hits them both. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Mills dishes to Anderson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Sessions checked in for San Antonio. And Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in. And here they go. Sessions passes to Leonard. San Antonio again missing. The Cavaliers trailing. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots, Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Anderson. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for J.R. Smith. Here's Sessions. Buries it from three-point range. Sessions has got 5 now. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Dallas.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Spurs leading by 5. Here's Parker. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's terrific with the floater, and that's not an easy shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And another miss by Cleveland. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key. This run, passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Freak kicks to Shumpert. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. And Freak throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Marjanovic to the left wing. Parker dishes to Sessions. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Parker. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Evans is checked in.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Ramon Sessions with the steal. Pushing it up. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Sessions. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than your shots, you'll take that.
Sessions passes to Leonard. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Leonard with the steal. In the corner at Sessions. He kicks to Aldridge. And here's Sessions. That will count. No good on that last.